Alright, Chris, here's your 18th scale, 1968 Ford Mustang, Steve McQueen Bullitt. I'm doing this around the word Bullitt. I don't know why, but anyway, it's a movie, so. Bullitt edition car. Really cool, pretty cool model. Again, the dark green. It is actual, squawky chair. It is an actual fancy Steve McQueen Bullitt car, not just a car that I've painted, which obviously you knew that. Oh look, scanned to win a prize. Anyway, you wanted the sitting down Steve, driving Steve, so Steve's in there. He does come out if you want to pull him out. Like I said, he's not posable. Rigor mortis has set in, stiff as a board, but it will. I don't know why all of a sudden it feels like it's stuck in there. But anyway, it wasn't in the car when I got it, so I did get him in there, but he will come back out, I promise, if you want to take him out. Well, he's going to be out because I'm not going to ship him in there because no doubt he'll come loose and break something, so I'll take him out before I ship. Very detailed model. The engine, very detailed, 390 cubic inch motor inside there. Pretty cool. Quite a bit of detail in there, a lot of good painting and everything, blue block and everything on it, chrome valve covers, chrome breather cover, everything else Ford blue, so it looks pretty cool. Proper license plate front and rear. Interior detailed quite well too. Chrome appointments on the seats as far as the seat back to fold the seat forward. Other chrome and aluminum highlights in there. A wood grain type decal on the dash, which looks pretty authentic as well. Open louvers on the side, little fastback area, the louvers there. Anyway, overall, pretty detailed machine. You can see the inside of the door panel a little bit better maybe. Again, wood grain trim inside there, chrome handles, and your other little appointments that would be proper to the car. And the antenna come off again. Anyway, I won't mount the antenna. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, just to show you that the doors do open. The trunk or the hood opens as well. Trunk opens, which is where the battery is stored. I'm just going to be honest with you, it is a trick to get the battery in and out. To get it out, probably best use a small screwdriver or something to get it out. Or if you want to just go ahead and pop when you need to change it, pop the 9-volt snap the connector off, and it might be easier to pull out, but otherwise it is a treat. Actually, I didn't think it was going to even work to get in and out of the trunk, but it will, trust me, it will come out. Obviously it'll go back in there too because it's in there. So anyway, that's not a problem either. As for the lighting, switch right here on the bottom on the gas tank, right here. Again, pretty detailed underneath. Nice detailed transmission, blue oil pan, oil filter hanging down there, aluminum look to the exhaust, aluminum shinier anyway, aluminum look to them, so pretty detailed suspension, front end and rear as well. I think it's actually metal, the springs are on the back, sounds like it. So anyway, it might have actually some metal pieces for the rear end and leaf springs and whatnot. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn the switch on. And it gives you steady headlights. Obviously steady, I don't know why I even said that. Oh, because they are. Steady headlights. The amber park lights that we talked about. See those in here on the bottom? Looks really cool. Spinning around the back. Got your tail lights. Flip it up a little bit better, you can see a better angle. Pretty cool reflection around the edges of the chrome bumper and everything too. So you got your steady tail lights in the interior. We talked about the gauge lighting. Your speedometer and tachometer, you can see. If Steve's arm wasn't in the way, you can see it better right now, but you can see that the speedometer, move your hand, Steve, tilt it just a little bit maybe. There we go. Speedometer and tachometer both are illuminated, which, like I said again, something else that turned out pretty cool. As for the antenna, I mentioned it just a second ago. They shipped this with just like a little, basically this was all you had right here, was just this plastic piece. I drilled a small hole in it with a drill bit, which is usually what you drill with. I drilled a small hole with a drill bit and made you a short mast for a real antenna. And there's a hole already there. Do not drill this hole any deeper. There's wiring that runs through the sides of the car that go to the lights and things. So whatever you do, do not drill this hole any deeper. It's fine where it's at. Just get you a little dab of glue and put on this. And then once you set it down there, you may have to hold it for just a second in place to get it to sit where you want it. And then it'll be fine. Like I said, the glue, of course, it looks great. Keeps falling off there, but anyway, looks great. Once you get it in place, it'll be fine. Like I said, just the idea of getting it in the correct spot. Actually, it'll sit. There you go. If you get it in the right direction, lined up at the bottom, it'll sit there, and you won't have to hold it while you glue it. But at least it'll give you, at least you know where to sit there while it's drying. But it falls off easy enough. So I'll leave it out. I'll put it in a small bag and put it inside the box. You'll definitely see it. So you can have it there when you get it and install it when you get the car. So anyway, Chris, I appreciate it. Like I said, it looks pretty dang good. I said, it turned out really well. It's the first one of these I've done. So kind of cool to do a different car. It takes a lot longer to do it the first time because there's tricks and things you got to learn each time you do a car because you can't do them all the same exact way. So anyway, with this one, like I said, it turned out pretty awesome. So I appreciate the order, and I'll get this. I think we need to get settled up some on some of the money. But anyway, regardless, you'll get the video. We'll get settled up on it. I'll get it shipped out to you. I appreciate it, Chris. Thanks for the order.